Hold on to your hats, wizard, cause today we're entering the most dangerous territory in Jujutsu Kaisen. It's not Sukuna, it's not Maharaga, it's not even the limitless Gojo. It's the territory of ships. Yes, the couples. Possible ones, the impossible ones, the crazy ones, and the ones the fandom swears are canon even without any confirmation. Today I'm going to take the main ships of Jujutsu Kaisen and give a realistic percentage of their chances of happening. We start at absolute zero and go up until we reach those that are practically confirmed. So prepare your heart because there's unrequited love, emotional dependence, and even a pact with a curse involved. Starting with 0% absolute Oi-to-do and Takata-chan, here we don't have a crush, we have a religion. Takata-chan isn't just an idol for to-do, she's the definition of the ideal woman according to him. Tall 1.80 m, exactly the physical type he describes when he asks that classic question about female preference. The guy goes to all her events, has a picture of her on his necklace and a detail, next to a picture of Yuji, his brother. This is maximum level of devotion. And the most curious thing is that she knows he exists. She recognizes him at events, has already commented that she likes somewhat dumb men, which perfectly matches to do. But there is a small detail called reality. She is a super idol, there are rules prohibiting dating, and she could literally choose anyone on the planet. To-do is already ready to get married tomorrow, but unfortunately this is 0%. Love only in his head. Continuing at 0%, we have Sukuna and Yorozu. Back in the Heian period over 1,000 years ago, Yorozu saw Sukuna and decided he was the man of her life. Love at first sight, at least on her part. She became obsessed, wanting attention, wanting to marry, wanting to be noticed. And Sukuna? He didn't care at all. To him, she was just another one. Even so, she reincarnates in the culling game just to find him again. She declares her love again, proposes marriage if she wins, and Sukuna accepts. But not out of love, for fun. This isn't a couple, it's one-sided obsession. 0%, no discussion. Till at 0%, we have Satoru Gojo and Kasumi Miwa. Yes, Miwa thinks Gojo is handsome. Who doesn't? But that's just a fan crush. Gojo barely knows she exists. There's no development, no depth, no relevant interaction. It's basically fan fiction from the fandom. 0%. Going up a little bit. 1% Satoru Gojo and Utahime Ori. This is the classic he teases, she hates scenario. Gojo has been annoying Utahime for years. He finds it funny. She finds it unbearable. Even Gege Akutami himself has confirmed that Utahime hates Gojo. And the worst part? He thinks it's an inside joke. They trust each other as teachers and work together when necessary, but romantically, only 1% because the internet insists. Now let's move on to 10%, Yuji Itadori and Nobara Kujisaki. There's an absurd level of friendship chemistry here. They fight, joke around, argue, but when things get serious, they blindly trust each other. The fight against Eso and Kachizu showed perfect synchronicity. When Yuji was upset about killing Eso, Nobara was there. She cried when she thought he had died. She was furious when he returned. They cared deeply for each other. But there are two problems. First, Nobara isn't Yuji's physical type. He likes tall women with big butts like Jennifer Lawrence. Second, when Yuko Ozawa asked if Nobara liked him, she practically said that even if heaven and earth danced lambada, she wouldn't date him. So it's a strong friendship. Romance? Only 10%. Now things start to get interesting at 60%. Choso and Yuki Tsukumo. There's real chemistry here. Yuki clearly shows interest in Choso. He's intense, serious, dedicated, exactly the type that catches her attention. They had that conversation at the bar that felt a lot like a date. Choso opened his heart about his existential crisis between being cursed or human, and Yuki listened calmly and empathetically. In the fight against Kenjaku, they fought side by side. And before dying, Yuki told him to live as a human. That's profound. But Choso understands brotherly love, especially for his siblings. Romantic love is still unknown territory for him. That's why he stays at 60%. Moving up to 95%, we have Megumi Fushiguro and Hana Kurusu. As a child, Megumi saved Hana from a curse. For him, it was just a mission. For her, it was the beginning of an eternal love. She grew up wanting to be worthy of being by his side. In the culling game, they meet again. Megumi doesn't remember her. She never forgot. When Hana loses her arm, Megumi says he will be her right-hand woman from then on. She blushes. She asks when they will get married. She is completely in love. It's not 100% only because it depends on Megumi realizing all of this. In the 99% category, we have Kinji Hikari and Kirara Hoshi. They don't officially confirm it, but they're always together, always physically close. When Hikari mentions his ex-girlfriend, Kirara shows jealousy. When he was suspended from school, Kirara dropped everything to go with him. Total trust, total partnership. That's not a couple, it's very close. That's why it's 99%. Now we we enter the 100%, Kokichi Muta, the Mekamaru and Kasumi Miwa. This is pure pain. Kokichi always wanted to see his friends in person, especially Miwa. He made a pact with the enemy to have a normal body. Miwa was always kind to him. Before dying, he said that as long as she was happy, his greatest wish in life would be fulfilled. After his death, Miwa made a binding vow to use all her strength in a single blow against Kenjaku. This isn't friendship, this is love. 100%. Yuta Okatsu and Maki Zenin also get a 100%. They started with bickering, but ended with a promise to destroy the Zenin clan together. They train side by side, support each other, and grow stronger. Yuta deeply admires Maki's strength, and she has finally found someone who believes in her without reservation. That's real character building. We also have Yuta Okatsu and Rika Orimoto, a love that literally defied death. They promised to marry as children. She died. Yuta, unable to accept it, unintentionally turned her into a curse. She protected him until the end, and when he freed her, he declared that he loved her, a love that transcended life and death. 100%. Yuji Itadori and Yuko Ozawa also make it into the 100%. She liked him since school. He complimented her personality when no one else did. Reunion in Tokyo, exchange of contacts, epilogue together watching the snow. This is practically silent confirmation. Toji Fushiguro and Megumi's mother also score 100%. We know little about her, but we know that Toji truly loved her. When she died, he fell apart. The moment of his own death, he remembers her. For someone like Toji, that means everything. Jin Itadori and Kaori Itadori, who was actually Kenjaku, are also on the list. They had Yuji, so technically they're a confirmed couple even with all the weirdness involved. And lastly, we have the most toxic ship in the series, Megumi and Maharaga. Megumi trying to summon Maharaga every time life gets tough has become an abusive relationship. If it were up to him, he'd summon Maharaga even to cross the street. That's not strategic summoning, it's emotional dependence. And that's it, sorcerers. After breaking down the most popular couples in Jujutsu Kaisen, looking at who has the most chemistry, who survives only on intense eye contact, and which ships will probably never happen, the big question remains, which is the best couple for you? Is it the pair full of tension and rivalry, the one that barely had screen time but still won over the entire fandom, or that unlikely ship you defend with everything you've got in every debate? Now I want to hear from you in the comments. Which is the best couple in Jujutsu Kaisen? Which one is your personal favorite? And which one do you honestly think has the highest chance of becoming canon? Drop your opinion down below because I read everything, and depending on your answers we might even bring a part 2 analyzing more ships or reacting to the most controversial takes. If you enjoyed this video, had fun, or maybe even found a new couple to root for, make sure to leave a like because it really helps the channel keep bringing more Jujutsu Kaisen content for you. And of course, if you love anime, theories, deep dives, and heated character debates, subscribe to the channel right now and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos. Every week there's fresh content, whether it's theories, rankings, breakdowns, or analysis of the most insane moments in the series, so be part of this growing community of sorcerers. Thank you so much for watching until the end, it truly means a lot. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, stay safe from curses.